Probably don't need to hear me.
See, and we're in Lombard right now at BrauerHouse. I love BrauerHouse. These guys right here, that's Death and Memphis.
How are you?
Car Con Carne, presented by the Autobarn Mazda of Evanston, 1015 Chicago Avenue. You guys know where Evanston is, right?
Yes, I've been there once. I was there once.
To the town of Evanston?
Really great Chinese food at Hunan Star.
Well, not only is there great Chinese food there is a great auto dealer. It is the Autobarn Mazda of Evanston, the very place where I got this car, this Mazda that we're in. I'm also driving around a pretty badass Mazda 6. They have that like 360 view when you're backing up and going forward, so it is really foolproof. You can't actually hit another car unless they choose to hit you. I love that. Stop by there, take a test drive of the Mazda 6 or the CX-9. I love, if you're looking for an SUV, try that.
Is their motto still Zoom Zoom?
Zoom Zoom.
Zoom Zoom.
Oh, yeah. We're zooming in this bitch tonight.
Good. That's good times right there, Zoom Zoom.
Autobarn Mazda of Evanston, 1015 Chicago Avenue. Death and Memphis. Are you ready for the BrauerHouse?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's Car Con Carne. Let's eat in the car. It's Car Con Carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
I want to thank BrauerHouse, and before we bust open the food they gave us, this menu here at BrauerHouse, it's
burgerific.
Well, it's burgerific. So I got the zombie burger because, one, it sounded delicious. You can't really see it in this printed menu here, but it looks cute. It has 2 olives fries, and it's a mess. There's a fried egg on there. There's bacon. There's all kinds of stuff. You got the Hellbilly?
No,
you
I
got
I went with the what did I get? The buffalo chicken wrap.
Yeah, okay.
It remains inside the wrap and not on me or your car.
That's Steve back there. It's his birthday.
It's my birthday. I'm 12.
You ordered the least. How do I say it?
Just say it.
The least.
Yeah, the truth will set you free, James.
You ordered the safest thing on the menu.
I did.
Phrase. You got the fried egg sandwich.
Yeah.
With all the stuff, I'm telling you, this menu here, all the stuff. You went with the fried egg sandwich. You know, you could have had anything.
For Steve.
I could have had anything, but I don't know.
You could have had a Reuben. You could have had the Rockstar Reuben. We did get the Tater Tachos. Those are coming out soon. That is a mound of tater tots. Covered with homemade chili, diced tomato, onion, jalapeno bacon cheese sauce.
Yeah,
that sounds like good times right there.
Salsa, guacamole, sour cream, pickled jalapenos, black beans, and cilantro.
Yeah, my diet starts tomorrow.
Oh, no, yeah.
That's why I
all
went
bets
light
are
with
off.
the fried egg sandwich, because the tachos are coming.
Okay, I
thought
get
it was
that.
because you grew
they
up
have a
in
patty melt here, the swamp thing.
United States.
I love a good patty melt. Now, you got the Hellbilly, which you ordered with chicken instead of red meat.
Absolutely.
This is going to be spicy as hell. Jalapeno bacon sauce, pickled jalapenos, red onion lettuce, spicy ketchup, tomato, and tortilla strips.
Yeah, my pits are already sweating.
Yeah, and I'm in the back seat with you. Thank you.
You're
So
welcome.
let's try to distribute. And we got all these different sides. This, I believe, is jalapeno slaw. You want to pass that back? Careful, the lid is open. I have napkins and all that good stuff here.
It's jalapeno slaw.
This looks like a wrap.
I'll take a wrap.
It's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Ready? Are we going to say grace or can I just...
Yeah, we're going to say grace.
Okay.
Thank you, Jesus, for taking us to BrauerHouse, where it's metal bingo night.
Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Eats the fastest,
This,
eats the most.
I believe, is the Hellbilly, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Looks like it.
Yep.
With
The
tots?
chips
It
on
doesn't
yeah.
have eyeballs, so I don't think it's yours.
Right.
Oh,
Hellbilly?
Sure. I got some tater tot nachos here.
Maybe those
You
are the
got the
tachos.
tater tot nachos? There's the tot nachos.
Sweet Christmas.
Right.
Look at this. These are the tachos.
You're all about
From
Jesus
BrauerHouse.
today with the baby Jesus
I
and the
am
sweet
all about
Christmas.
You know,
I don't think
Steve,
there's
you don't
anything
wanna
wrong
say
with
grace.
that. Right? It's
It's 24/7, bro. It's not just for this podcast. This looks ridiculous. I'm going to put this on the dash and pray to Jesus it doesn't fall.
Ding.
So your food is so spicy. I actually just inhaled aroma and I started to like.
You're
I
welcome.
started
feel it
watering.
back in my throat.
That's the
yes.
old man sandwich.
Oh my god! Wait, this is the old man sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm holding
Here we go. This is the badass motherfucker of sandwiches, the fried egg.
Rough Friday.
Here you go.
Look at that. Thank you very
Sorry
much.
they didn't have the chick
Bam.
beef for you.
Take that. So the
you.
zombies last, right?
I think that's it.
All right.
You want some of the slaw? You hold that. I'm done holding that now.
Oh, they put the eyeballs on the side. So you can put
Eyeballs
them
are on the side.
Chips.
Look at this glorious.
I think you should add the eyeballs before you show them.
Yeah, you can't.
I mean,
not
that's
even looking at
only
them.
fair.
It is only fair. This is as BrauerHouse would
And
want
I'm not
it.
sure you should
Yes.
describe a zombie burger as cute, but it's already done. So
It's adorbs.
It's already done. That's my
it's
worst
adorable.
fear.
we're gonna let it slide this time,
Like-
James.
Look at me, I'm a scary zombie. Look at me, I'm at BrauerHouse.
I'm frightened.
I do also, this is not a
Napkins.
popular opinion, I do enjoy green olives.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
We got napkins as if I'm not wearing a t-shirt.
I don't know.
I didn't know I was supposed to.
Where are your manners?
I did
What
not
the
know I
hell,
was
dude?
supposed to bring my manners tonight. I had no idea.
There you go.
Gentlemen,
Thank you. Oh, more napkins.
Excellent.
I don't know what, I've
He
been doing this
expects that we're going to use
podcast.
those.
I've been doing this podcast for 5 years. I know what I do when I eat food in the car. It's a mess. It's carnage. And yet I still wore a white shirt tonight.
So you started this podcast when you were 14 then?
That's Come here and give me a hug, Steve.
I thought you'd never ask. I mean, you got me in the back seat this easy, and you took this long to ask for a hug. Thought it was never going to happen.
Here's the thing. Steve wanted to do this on his birthday.
I did. What
Well-
else was I going to do?
I don't know. That's a sad question, I guess.
I had a party yesterday. No, I had the big
You
party
ordered a fried
yesterday, so
sandwich,
you
a
know,
fried
like
egg sandwich.
I can't wear this napkin around my neck. I can't do it.
The zombie burger is going to be a little bit of a challenge for me. Fried egg. Got a bunch of cheese on here.
Everybody's judging you.
Oh, if they're just now getting started on that, they're so far behind. All right. Again, thank you, BrauerHouse, for the vittles.
Absolutely.
And by the way, cool people in there, right?
Thank you, BrauerHouse,
Yeah.
for everything.
Everyone's super friendly in that place.
It's always a blast to play here, and the food is fantastic.
You guys played here not all that long ago, right?
A couple of weeks ago, yeah.
And how was that?
It was fun. We played with Butchered and Seasides and Size 5s from Milwaukee.
That's a show right there.
It is a great, what a great show. It was a blast.
I can't do this one-handed.
That's all right.
That's what she said.
Oh, dang, you beat me to it.
Wow, James, you're blessed.
I really, this is not suitable for microphone, camera. I need a bib.
Just open wide.
That's
That's what
Really?
he said.
oh man,
How many times
That was a big word.
has someone dropped food in here? Has that happened before?
dude, I do it every podcast. My hands are covered in zombie burger,
That's how it should be.
covered in zombie gore.
Do you feel like you're going to have a heart attack?
Oh, dude, I'm just getting warmed up.
Yeah.
We're not even at the tachos yet. All right, give a little Death in Memphis history.
Oh boy.
For the uninitiated, Death in Memphis started when?
It's 2013,
I got a mouthful.
as usual.
So 2013.
2013?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to go with 2013. It's been 6
Okay.
years, I think.
And you started with the common goal of
We're not killing each other.
Yeah. We started with the common goal of just playing, writing and playing music that we didn't try to fit into something.
play rock and roll.
Yes.
The theory was, well, the thing is, like, Paul and I have been in bands together since I was 17 years old. So what's that, 2 years?
Yep. A couple years ago.
It's been a long time, and
It's longer than the,
you know.
shorter than the band's been together.
You're right. It's weird time paradox thing. I cannot explain it. But we've been in, like, we did, like, you know, we had a punk rock bands, and we had psychobilly bands, and we had this, and we had the alt country band, and we, you know, we did all that. And I said, you know, if we're capable of writing all this stuff, why don't we just write the songs that we write? And you know what I mean, like, all encompassing kind of thing. Let's just do what we do. So that was really the primary goal. I think just you know, have an outlet to do what we wanted to do.
I give up. I can't. I can't host the show and eat this food.
Devin, you're hosting the show now.
Okay. Let's change seats.
Step up.
You don't know. You don't get this chair until you prove yourself.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you're watching on Facebook Live, I'm sorry. If you're listening on the podcast, you won't notice the long pauses that are required for me to eat the mouthful of food, maneuver the burger around my face and microphone. So really, there's a benefit to listening to the audio-only version. Although I met Eddie, listener Eddie, was inside BrauerHouse when I got in. He watches the videos of this show every week. Never met the dude before. He's like, hey, I watched your thing with Show Off and with Billy Corgan. Which brings me back to an ongoing point. I'm convinced there are a lot of people who don't even realize this is a podcast. I'm at a point now where I think people just think of this as a video show. It's like a supplement to the podcast.
I just watched the show off episode myself, like a couple of days ago, and I like watching it with the video better.
Really, instead of listening to the podcast?
Yeah.
Even though the podcast has better sounding audio.
Yeah.
Because literally the microphone is in that camera for the live video. That's it. And you're like an audio guy.
Yeah.
This is all very interesting to me.
I think I would prefer that. I think I would prefer that as well, like a lower quality of audio with a video, just because you can.
It brings you more.
You see, it brings you more there. Like you can see the movement and the even the twitching of the eyes, or just something that brings you a little more closer to what the person is saying.
I'm twitchy as
feeling when they're
I'm
saying
twitchy
it.
AF right now.
I want to see when the fights break out between band members.
Hasn't happened.
Speaking of, the video is probably always going to be really good as long as Steve's not in it.
Steve's not in it.
I try to position my head behind the headrest. I don't know how well it's working.
I was kind of wondering, since it's Steve's birthday, if you guys were going to do anything special for him. And I guess the short answer is no.
We're going to thank him when we're done eating.
Yeah.
He has been naughty.
I'm just going to remain speechless back here.
Of course.
What's in my mouth?
Oh, this is delicious.
I just feel like
I can't even make a stab at the tachos yet until I navigate. This is like a boss level I need to complete in order to advance.
It is. You're right. It really is.
You put out some stuff last year, and you have more stuff on the way this year.
We put out last year. Was it last year or maybe the year before? Actually, it was probably the year before. It's been a little while. Probably close to 2 years since since the last thing we put out. Yeah.
Well, I think last year we released the demo version of Torn to Pieces.
Yeah, only because we hadn't released anything in a while. And at the time we demoed the songs we had, and so we put up that just to have something out there because, like I said, it had been a while, and we went through a couple of lineup changes, drummers mostly.
As you do.
And
as we do.
So trying to get to this point was trying to find someone to be as much a part of the band as anyone else is, and to have their voice be, their drumming ability to be part of the band, not just like, the last two things we have recorded, the EPs, were me playing the drums as well as singing and playing guitar.
Not at the same time.
So I didn't want to do that again, just because I wanted it to be a band. I want 4 people in the band, not just me or Steve or both of us telling people what to do. And
which is probably why we switched.
So it took a while to find someone that we had a couple fill-ins, and then we found someone, and he stuck around till the record was done. So now we're looking for someone again.
Oh my God.
But we actually aren't
We're not looking
real hard looking. My son plays with us. He played with us last summer when our drummer, the first drummer, or not the first drummer, but
not the first
drummer. Last drummer, I don't know, too many drummers. Disappeared, yeah. And he showed up. My son was there, and he's
Spinal Tap.
He's a great musician, not just because he's my son.
No, he legitimately is a great musician.
Pardon me?
And so he came up and just was like, I played the drums too. Obviously, I recorded the stuff. So we were just gonna, the show we had, I was just gonna, I won't play guitar. I'll just play the drums and sing. We'll do it that way. My son was like, hey, I'll give it a shot. So initially was like, oh, okay, Elijah's gonna give it a shot. And we'll see what happens. And then he got back there and he fucking kicked ass.
Yeah, he did.
So he played with us all summer.
I can't believe you're using that kind of language like you think it's okay.
It's really fucking offensive, isn't it?
Before we started, they said, is there anything we can't do? Or are there words we should avoid?
Did it. Now you made me feel bad because I did it. So he's back with us. He's played a couple shows with us so far. But yeah, so here we are with a record about to come out.
So talk about that. Talk about the songs on that.
Some people have the record.
this is a limitation of the podcast in that we can't play the music. Mm-hmm. And I can't say, oh, tell me about that song, let's give it a listen. Can't do that. So paint a picture with words, as you were known to do.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Hey.
We the songs. Let's see. Now there's a plethora of topics.
Some of them are really long. Not that that's a bad thing.
We do tend to write long songs. Not with like millions of parts or anything. Just like they feel good. And everything's on feel. We never like, oh, we should do this 4 and we should do this 6 and we
There's
should
no
do
counting
this.
around here.
We just play it and then, okay, we should change right there. You know. So the songs are mostly about
Life in
the
general.
shitty state of the world we live in these days, mostly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Without,
Yeah, I know it is hard to paint a picture
without
of
being
something
without being
having
politically
examples.
heavy-handed. It's that way.
All right.
But there's also
Tachos.
songs about being on the road, and obviously most of us. Well, I'm married.
I'm technically married, kind of.
Do you have forks?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Those are ridiculous.
I'm not married.
Yeah, he's not married. Ladies,
Would you like to be?
Ladies.
We could put out the call.
Sup.
Hey,
That's how you attract women.
White Claw box trap.
Yeah.
It works.
A nice black cherry White Claw.
Pretty good.
It is pretty good.
I want to do something self-indulgent, which I've been meaning to do.
Forks. I got my fingers.
Oh.
While we're here, while you guys are eating, I do want to thank Newcity. Their latest issue is the Music 45. And I am number 45 of 45. Which,
Look at you got recognized in
You're
the
on
bar,
the list.
and now you're on the list. You're coming up in this world, James. I think you should stick with it.
You think so?
Yep, I think you should stick it out, ride it
Might
out,
be on.
see where
I
it
took-
takes you.
Here's the weird thing. I took a lot of pictures. Sally Blood was the photographer. I took a lot of pictures in different poses and different facial expressions.
It's awkward, isn't it?
Very awkward. Many of those poses were involved me smiling. This is not a smiley face. This is a very stern.
Oh, it really
Yeah.
is.
very serious local music
I don't think I would have walked up and said
I've been
hi
at
to
this
you
a
if
long
I-
time.
if
I'm
I
important.
looked when I walked in.
That's exactly what was going through my head. But they mentioned Demo 312, 101 WKQX, which I appreciate, and this podcast, Car Con Carne. So thank you, Newcity, for mentioning the podcast and my
That's
little
cool.
radio show
Cool stuff.
on Sunday night. But I'm looking through this list. I know a lot of these people, but a lot of these people I just would never otherwise intersect with, like the guy who's the founder of the Chicago Classical Review and American Music Project. Cool.
Yeah,
The music director of the Chicago Opera.
We should get them to review our album.
that's like Swank.
Yes, you should. Yes, you should. So again, this is on stands now. Of course, you can read it online on Newcity's website. Thanks, Newcity, for the Music 45. Lots of cool people on the list.
Tachos coming back up.
What are you doing?
Tachos.
Tachos, dude.
You need a fork.
No, he's
My
got
fork.
fingers.
My fork fell
We're
on the
from
ground.
Joliet, and he's got fingers. We're good.
So, okay, new music.
Jesus.
Right?
Right?
And the chili's delicious.
I think that you people who are watching should do a drinking game. Every time someone says Jesus, you'd be drunk by now.
Right?
They would be. On wine.
Wine.
Beat
Great
you.
minds, they think
You
alike.
can't win that race.
Wine.
All right, so new music on the way. We talked about the fact you just played here a couple weeks ago. When is the next Death and Memphis Showtacular?
Showtacular. It's funny you should say showtacular.
Showtacular, yeah.
Because the next show, is it?
It's you, man. The
all
Tachos
you.
got past you.
I need one of those napkins if
Yeah, you
you
do.
don't mind. The next show
Hammers fast.
is
Fast.
what is it? Who is it? Off the Alley Productions.
Yes.
Which
Wait,
is
now that my
Daryl.
hands are free, wait, I'm going to do something cool here.
Okay.
I'm going to
I'm
change
down
the...
with cool stuff.
I've been on that website
Should I keep
before.
talking or are we on pause?
Okay, keep talking.
Okay.
They always ask me if I'm 18 or over, though, before I log in.
What was I talking about? Oh,
You were talking about
Slammers
Slammers
Fest.
Off the Alley Productions, which is Todd from 350 Brewery and Daryl from Bow Wheels started this production company, and they are doing a Slammers Fest.
Now, hang on. I think in my haste to do something cool,
You messed it up.
You did something
Did you put
uncool? What
Did you put us on pause?
I didn't put us on pause. I
Okay,
think I just
I'm
made
just
the
asking.
screen dark.
Oh, it does
That's
look
all
a
right.
little dark. I thought maybe we needed
We
to turn
got
the interior
faces
light
from
How
on.
about that?
radio
Yeah,
anyways.
we'll look more handsome like
In the
that
dark.
anyway.
Yeah.
I was being ambitious. All right, so you're playing 350. The
It's yes, it's at what's it called? The 350 Soundstage, their new venue.
It's
in
inside the Tinley Park
Inside the Tinley Park Convention Center.
love it.
I keep looking at you. You told me not to look at you
Right,
when I
you're
was
supposed to
talking.
look out the window.
Yes. And
Gazing far into.
so
the
yeah,
distance.
it's a Everclear,
Alien Ant
Bowling
Farm.
for Soup, Alien Ant Farm.
Like
For those of you who aren't familiar with Alien Ant Farm, they have a song.
They have a few songs. Movies was a modest hit for them.
What was it?
Movies.
I didn't hear that.
How did
one.
that go? Sing it.
I'm not a musician.
Come on.
But obviously
Neither are we, but look at we're on Car Con Carne.
the big hit.
Didn't even say it right.
Hell, I've been drinking.
The
I
big
had
hit
a
was
half a
Michael
beer.
Jackson's song
Yes.
"Smooth Criminal."
Yes.
They're gonna play
song
that, I
was-
think.
Yeah. Yeah.
They had their moment, and I guess they're having it again because they're playing with
Yes.
you.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're-
Oh, yeah, sure. I jumped into that one. And Lights Over Bridgeport
Love them, local band.
Yeah.
and Blind Adam.
Blind Adam in the Federal League.
Yes.
Former
you
Car
have
Con
them
Carne
on
guest.
it. Yes, they are. And
Hi-Ho.
Hi-Ho.
Another former Car Con Carne guest.
Yeah.
Love that Jillian
We're in
McGee.
good company.
Oh, you're in
Great
great company.
company.
This is top to bottom. It's a solid lineup. Like the local bands on their own, rock solid. And then you throw in an Alien Ant Farm and Everclear, and wow, look at that Bowling for Soup.
Yeah.
It's a
Bowling,
fun
Bowling for
Yeah,
Soup
yeah,
did the
sure.
Phineas and Ferb theme song.
that they did. 350, man. Those guys don't fuck around. They know
Super
what they're doing.
cool.
Well, yeah.
All right, so that's a
Okay.
great show coming up.
Yes,
It is.
yes.
All right,
The
so
10th.
That is August 10th.
Oh,
yes.
and we'll
August 10th.
have
It's free.
albums for sale
Yeah,
there.
the record will be out by then.
Yeah, you can buy the CD there.
The official release of our record is August 9th, so the day before that. So we will have them there, yes.
because I switched
You
over
buy
to
a
this new
t-shirt.
software,
Yeah.
I can't see who's saying what comment. Someone just wrote a comment saying "avant-garde, yo," which
Yo.
I guess the show is. You guys are clearly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm down with that.
All right, so if people are looking for you, Car Con Carne presented by the Autobarn Mazda of Evanston. If people are looking for you on the socials, Death and Memphis.
Yeah.
Facebook.
Facebook,
Instagram.
Instagram. We're on Twitter,
hang
although
on.
we don't use
Steve and
it.
Paul, can you lean in? Someone just wrote.
That's Devin back there.
Devin.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm Paul.
Did they write, tell the handsome guy to lean in?
Oh,
That
shit.
would be me.
Oh, hey.
Someone just said you need to lean in because you're not.
Did they say Steve and Paul need to lean in?
Yeah.
I do look like Devin.
Sup?
There you go.
Yo.
Yeah, actually, here.
There it is. There's my parents on
There
the
you
wall.
go. Look at that.
Genesis 2.
See.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
Yeah. Zoom.
There
with the
you go.
lights.
Now it all comes together.
Zoom,
now,
zoom in with the
now that
lights,
I'm
man.
trying to kick you out of the car, it all comes together.
Ah, shit.
The perils of being a local band.
Yeah.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. All right, so you're all over the socials. Would you say that a common complaint about your band is not enough death?
Say again?
Death in Memphis?
Oh,
Like
okay.
too much Memphis, not enough death?
I don't know if I've
No,
ever
the
heard
common
that
complaint is why is it and not in? It seems to
Yeah.
be
This-
because it's always
Oh.
Death in Memphis. It always gets brought up.
The second most common
You went with the
complaint
conjunction instead of the preposition.
before. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, I could see where that bugged people.
The second most common complaint is, why is Steve's guitar so goddamn loud?
Except from
I've never heard that
Steve.
complaint. Probably because I haven't heard anything anyone said.
Okay, so if you're watching this, if you're listening to this and you like this band, follow them on social media. Go see them on the 9th, right? The 9th?
Yeah.
10th.
No, the 10th.
10th.
The record comes out on the
9th is the record.
And also, if you are watching this, if you are in the moment with us on Facebook Live, be sure to wish Steve with 2 E's. Actually, all Steves have 2 E's.
Mine are just in the middle.
They're just, fucked up place.
Right.
Wish Steve.
Well, you don't spell street with an E on the end. It's not STRETE. So, right? I mean, right?
Not the first time you've said that, I'm guessing.
No.
He had
No.
that one ready.
Yeah,
Right.
it was in
That
the
was-
bank.
It's written on the back of my hand over here.
But wish him a happy birthday. He needs a little love. This is how he's spending his birthday. Give him some warmth.
Eating fried egg sandwiches in the back of James's car.
It's a dream come true.
I'm a cheap date.
You are, and thank you for thank you again to BrauerHouse for setting us up with
Yeah.
delicious food.
Awesome.
I always eat quickly. This is a problem of doing this podcast. I never have the time to enjoy the food as much because I'm trying to eat quickly so I can keep talking.
Yes.
But I'll come back. I would come back for that zombie burger any day of the week.
Yeah.
And the the tachos. The tachos.
Tachos.
All right. Death and Memphis, thank you for doing this.
Thank you for having us.
It was a pleasure. Car Con Carne again, presented by the Autobarn Mazda of Evanston. And we are in Lombard, the Lilac City, outside of BrauerHouse.
So.
Zoom.
Zoom.